Altcoin has just seen a massive drop towards the downside, but on today's update video, I want to be exactly discussing the current ongoing trend here, where the next major levels of support are laying. I'm going to be talking about what Bitcoin historically has done in January after a US election year. I'm going to be talking, of course, about the things Trump has said about the interest rates and what he has said about the dollar a couple years ago. And yes, I'm going to be exactly going in depth about this year, what it exactly means for the Bitcoin price action right now, and many more important charts will be getting discussed on today's update video, including this major 4-year cycle seasonality for Bitcoin, and that what we're currently seeing is just a very normal thing we have seen in many cycles before here. So don't forget to once again watch this video till the end. It's going to be extremely important. And yeah, with that being said, don't forget to once again slap off that like button back above 1,000 likes. That will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. So first of all, we can see that Bitcoin dumped from 102,000 US dollars all the way down to 95,000 US dollars. And yes, that is of course quite a bad thing here, but currently if I'm looking at an important level of support, we're seeing this orange box here that previously ran provided support. Once we broke below it, flipped into resistance, here also into resistance, and once we broke above it, we basically had that run towards the upside. Now we're retesting this level again here, and we can clearly see on the trend we created, whenever we broke below the previous low in the market, basically that was the confirmation that we were going to go lower. And from off that level, which was 99,000 US dollars, we dumped another 4% towards the downside. So that confirmation, if you took a trade on that, you did an extremely great job here. But basically right now, Bitcoin is lower highs and lower lows at this moment of time. And of course, with that being said, I mean, we're currently seeing that Bitcoin is trading in a downtrend. We're creating lower lows every single time here. And whenever we can see this trend reverse, that is whenever we're going to call, okay, maybe right now we're going to start to see a reversal. But from now on, it doesn't necessarily look like we are going to create a reversal in the Bitcoin price action. I mean, a very interesting fact here is that every single time after a US election year, January openings are usually quite bad here. And this is also, once again, happening this time around here. Is there a reason for it? No, not necessarily, but this is just clearly what has happened every single time. It's also on the 4-hourly time frame breaking lower, and I mean, yeah, on the 4-hourly time frame, we have in fact still created a higher high, which is ultimately still bullish. We can still create a higher low on the 4-hourly time frame, so if we can create such kind of a structure, it would ultimately still be not so bad here. And if we then would bounce from a level, it would make sense to be bouncing from the level where we're currently trading on, because yeah, if you're looking at that 4-hourly time frame or 12-hour time frame, and you're just going to be looking at the consolidation range we've been sitting in for about like 57 to 58 days right now here, we can see that basically we've been consolidating in this region the entire time, and this orange box which I draw has got a lot of support and rejections from off this range here, so it would make a lot of sense if we can see a bounce from here. If we do, however, confirm the breakout below this level, we're going to be looking, of course, towards this green box, which is trading around 90,000 US dollars. Then quickly, I want to be talking about the fact that Trump has yesterday stated that the interest rates are too high, and just like 2017 in his previous term, he said the dollar is too strong. The dollar massively dropped at that point here, and Bitcoin went onto a big rally because, yeah, we do know the correlation with the dollar and the Bitcoin price action, because, yeah, if the dollar dumps, Bitcoin goes up because Bitcoin is correlated towards the dollar. So let me quickly break it down what this currently means here. So Trump is saying interest rates are too high. Back in January 2017, he said also something was too high, which was the dollar in that time, before he went into office. And well, what happened after that here? The dollar began a significant decline, setting the stage for one of the most pivotal macro moves we've seen in years, triggering a melt up in risk assets. And we do know that Trump is a very economic man here. He likes to, of course, stimulate the economy. So he, of course, is going to leave a legacy like, okay, he has done a great thing here, because all he's going to look at is his legacy, and he just wants to make the economy a better thing here. So if that will be happening again here, that would really set up a major bull market for the upcoming 3 to 4 years. I do want to be pointing out that this is currently happening, and I mean, it is very interesting that this is exactly playing out again here. Of course, he learned a lot from his previous term, and he doesn't want the stock market to go down here. He definitely wants it to go up here. And since he is also pretty positive about Bitcoin, it could have a very positive effect on the Bitcoin price action. So really, we're right now panicking. But all in all, yesterday, while most people were panicking, BlackRock bought another $596 million worth of Bitcoin. In general, we saw an about $52 million inflow since the other issuers did sold off a lot. And yeah, on Ethereum, we saw a slight little out. Everyone is panicking again here. While we're still in the midst of this same consolidation phase we were trading in for the last 50 or 60 days or so right now here. So Bitcoin got rejected from the upper sloping support line / right now into resistance. And basically we see that rejection from the 1.618 here. But basically we're still trading around $90,000 and there are still $1 million buys coming in from BlackRock. Honestly, it is not necessarily the time to be panicking so hard here. And guys, if you right now want to be trading Bitcoin or any other altcoins, guys, the biggest opportunity to do so right now is on Blofin, because they are offering an insane $100,000 deposit bonus. If you, however, want to be using this exchange, guys, first make sure to check it out if it's available in your region. If it is, make sure to sign up an account using that link below, because you can currently claim an insane deposit bonus worth up towards $100,000. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to check it out in the link description of today's video. But further on, we can currently basically see that the seasonality for Bitcoin on the 4-year cycle is really making a lot of sense here right now here, since we are exactly at that same place here where we were back in the previous cycles. Basically what we're seeing here is that we're seeing some mid-cycle consolidation, and this is just a very normal thing to do here for the Bitcoin price action. And honestly, if I'm going to be looking at the Bitcoin dominance, we're seeing some slight consolidation right here. But if we're looking at the Ethereum price based on the MVRV altcoin season indicator, we can see that basically in terms of this indicator right now here, altcoin season should be getting started, and historically they have been predicting it very well here. So maybe they're wrong, just like it was in the beginning of 2024, where it was very short. But yeah, I am definitely not going to be ignoring this very important indicator. And I mean, the chart for the total 2 here, so the entire market, excluding Bitcoin, is also looking like a same reversal Bitcoin created in 2020/2021. So I'm very excited for that here. And honestly, Ethereum also came down with Bitcoin, of course, here. But ultimately, if we're going to be looking at the MVRV Z-score on Ethereum, it doesn't really look like it is going to be topping out right now here. It does look like it still has got a lot of lag to go towards the upside here. So I'm very excited for that here. But anyways, guys, this was it for me in today's update video. If you did enjoy it, learn something from it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, stomp on that like button, and see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.